You're listening to the Beatswitch podcast.
Alright, yo, Beatswitch, episode 5, right?
Yeah,
like
I
it's
think
5.
it's, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Hey man, we got the original crew back, man. Everybody's here. Even Wessa decided to
We
show
here.
up this time. What's going on?
Hey.
It's been a while since we've all been here at once. Feel like dead end.
We got some albums to touch on. Y'all ready?
Let's get it.
The message from Burna, I believe, would be that every black person should please remember that you were Africans before you became anything else.
Burna Boy first, man. African Giant, yo. This is his, I think, 4th or 5th album. And it's a Nigerian artist. Afrobeat type shit, so making some waves, you know what I'm saying? He's starting to crack the American audience now too, which is interesting. But we gonna see how how y'all feel about it, man. Who wanna start it off?
Nah, I can start.
One of y'all can start since y'all are they just, whose idea was it? Was it Khoi's or was it both of you?
Both of us, pretty much.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much. Yeah.
You got it, Khoi.
But yeah, I can start. Yeah. So it was my first time listening to Burna Boy. I didn't like the album. I'm not gonna say it's trash, but it's not for me. I'm not a fan of Afrobeats. It's too repetitive for me, and this album was too repetitive for me. It was too long, man. The album cover is dope. First of all, they're really dope.
Fam, this nigga talking about the album cover.
Hey, album cover makes the album.
Oh god.
Oh no, I'll go into it more later.
And
Keep going, Khoi.
it's nice to see like an African artist shining over there, you know, representing the continent. But yeah, no, this is not for me. The singing, the type of singing that he does, like that singing, crying shit, I don't like it. And he had the audacity, or the producer or whatever, the engineer, to add some autotune on top of his singing thing. No, man. He had a song with Zlatan. That shit was horrendous. Like the not the song, but the rapping part. No, it was bad. It was bad. Every song was the same bounce, the same rhythm. Yeah, that song with Damian Marley. I thought that song was pretty good. Damian Marley killed it. And then,
Ironically, it's called Different.
yeah, it's still. And then that woman, Angelique, she had to come and ruin it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, no, she ruined the song, man. Her singing was bad. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to shit too much on it. I think it's just not for people like me. That's pretty much it.
Hold on, big bro. I got you. So I'm gonna be on the defensive today.
Go ahead.
What's your history with Afrobeats? You African, right?
Yes, I am.
What's your history with Afrobeats music?
My history with Afrobeats music, I don't know, it's pretty bad. I never liked it like that because I always thought that it was every song is the same, man. Every singer sings the same. The emotion that comes out of these songs is the same. I don't know. It's just not for me. It's cool, like 1 or 2 songs here and there, you know, when you are at parties at the club or whatever. But like, I can't sit in my house or whatever, in my room, listening to Afrobeats for like an entire afternoon. It's impossible for me.
let's be clear. This type of Afrobeats or Afrobeats in general, because Afrobeats is a lot broader than this.
I don't even know the different types. To me, everything sound the same.
I mean, some of the
Wow.
songs that I sent you plus over the week, that's Afrobeats too,
Like,
right? Remember that?
you're talking about like old school sound?
Bingo.
Yeah, the old school I can do it. It's cool, cause it's different. But the new shit, I cannot.
Alright, whatever. I'll talk later. Next up, we got it.
I'll
Let's say
go.
you want to go.
Oh yeah, I'll go. then.
Unless, okay,
So-
go ahead.
I actually really like Afro beats, like in general. Like we listen to it a lot over here, but more kind of like dance Afro beat songs, like Davido's Fall and stuff like that. Is that kind of mainstream, CD?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, like super mainstream stuff. So this is kind of like my first time listening to an album as a whole, and I guess it just wasn't what I expected, because I had like expectations for just like I don't know, it's just like it had a different vibe. It had kind of like a slower, almost like maybe Spanish vibe in some of the songs or something like that. But yeah, and I also didn't. I think I agree with Khoi. At some bits, it felt like really repetitive. Although I did like a lot of the features. I thought that was quite cool because I think it like switched it up because it was like such a long album. And so like the Georgia Smith feature, the Gun Body song, that's like one of my faves. I really enjoyed that. The side with YG. The different song, I kind of had the same sentiment. Like I'm like on the fence. Like I don't know if I like it or not yet. And I liked On the Low, and I think Omo. But it was interesting because like I didn't realize like the album would have like this really kind of like political undertone with like all the kind of like lyrics about the government and things like that. I thought that was interesting. Yeah. I didn't hate it. I just like. I feel like it's an album I probably could listen to like if I'm like cleaning or something, like in like as in background music, like you know when you just like listen to dance music in the background. But I probably yeah. I didn't hate it, didn't love it.
Damn, she said hate it.
No, I didn't hate it. Didn't
Oh, you
love
said you
it.
didn't hate it. I thought you said
Yeah, I
I
didn't-
hated it, didn't
No.
love
Yeah,
it.
that's what I heard
Like,
too.
oh, sheesh.
That's
No,
what
I
heard too.
didn't hate it.
I got you.
But I didn't love it. But it had some songs in there that I'll definitely go back to.
Okay.
All right, I'll go
This is-
next. Yeah, I'm with Khoi. I had heard of Burna Boy. I don't know where. I don't know where I did, but when I saw him, like when we said we were gonna review it, I was like, oh, Burna Boy, okay, this is someone new. Then I actually saw like a picture of him. I was like, oh, I've seen him before. I don't remember where I saw him, but yeah, I'm with Khoi on this one. Like this is not for me at all. Not for me at all. Not even Future could save this album.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
I
agree
mean,
with
I
that.
listened through, and I was just like, yeah, this is 19 tracks, 1 hour. Yeah, that's too long for me. This is probably something you just put on in the background, or you'd listen to at a party or something. You throw on a couple songs, but not a whole album, man. Yeah, I couldn't stomach this one.
I agree. Like 3-4
You
songs
couldn't
is
stomach
cool. but-
it.
Oof.
That's intense.
Nah,
It wasn't
man.
that bad.
It's not trash. It's just like, I know there's people out here that probably love this stuff, and that's good. I'm happy for you, but this is not for me.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Mr. CD.
I can go. Alright. Burna Boy. Okay, so be clear. I was present for some of the creation of this album. Because Burna Boy is strong. That's family, so boom. Of course, I like this shit. This shit is, you know what I'm saying? It's the vibe that's going around right now. I'm a DJ. This is what's gonna turn the party up. This is the sound. This is what motherfuckers is grooving to. To be very clear about this type of Afrobeat, this is not a, it's not album music. It's not. I wouldn't even call it album genre. You know how we talk about hip hop and we talk about R&B. Like if you ask me to name some dope hip hop albums, some dope R&B albums, that's easy.
Yeah.
I'm an Afrobeat head. If you ask me to name a dope Afrobeat album, I'm gonna have a tough time because it's not an album genre.
Yeah, I feel
It's
that.
not how it's meant to be listened to. The singles are the shit that pops. And to give y'all an example, Khoi, like when a hip hop album is about to come out, how many singles does an artist usually put out before the project?
I don't know. They put like what, 2, maybe 3 sometimes, but that's it.
Exactly. How many singles y'all think this project had?
I don't know.
A bunch?
Yeah, a bunch, I guess.
It had one, On the Low, Killing Them, Jibona, Anybody, Dangote. That's 5 singles. And all of them shits came out like, some of them came out last year, early last year, mid last year.
Okay.
I think On the Low might be the only one that came out this year, actually. So like it's just a different genre. It's just set up different. It's supposed to be listened to in a certain environment. So I mean, I understand if, you know what I'm saying, if you don't fuck with the sound, obviously you ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, want to chill with this at home.
The sound is fine. I just didn't. Just as a whole, it just wasn't it.
Yeah,
You know what's also wild? Like, I wasn't used to like the content because often the Afrobeat songs that I listen to is all about like dancing and love and stuff like that. But he's some like hard lyrics weaved into this.
He's a smart brother, man. He's a spitter, bro. He be talking this shit a little bit, and you know what I'm saying. But they still like. That's the thing. Like they still wrapped into that groove. Like Killing Them, that shit turned the club up. Jibona turned the club up. Anybody turned On the Low turned the club. So it's like he got the content, but he also got the records that are going to spin shit up. And it's cool because he's starting to make some waves. And like there's a couple that have been able to crack like the American audience a little bit. We got Davido. Love Davido. He's starting to crack over there. Wizkid. Love Wizkid. He's starting to do his thing too. And Wizkid and Burna Boy's music is sort of in the same realm, but Davido shit is, like Wessa was saying, is totally different.
Is Mr. Easy still like going hard?
Yeah, he's still out here. He's still doing his thing, and he's starting to make some waves over too, because he was on Sway recently.
Yeah.
So was Burna Boy. So they're starting to get out here a little bit, which is great. And I've seen positive feedback from, because I listened to the Joe Budden podcast, for example. And I know all of them fuck with the Burna Boy project, so I was like, oh, okay. Those some hip-hop heads, so that's like...
Yeah.
Alright, so it got potential to, you know what I'm saying, appeal to people that you won't expect it to appeal to.
Yeah, but isn't like Afrobeats the wave? Because like, who's that, Sway Lee, didn't they just release a song that's kind of Afrobeat? With Drake?
Yeah, and that song was terrible.
And it was garbage.
Yeah, it was bad to me, but I don't know.
But that's not a...
It's inspired.
It's definitely
a detriment to the art as a whole. That was just a bad song.
Yeah, the thing about that is, like, yes, Afrobeats is the wave, along with the Caribbean sound that they're picking up on. It's like a weird mixture, a little gumbo of that going on in the mainstream right now. A lot because of Drake, a lot because of Nicki, and shit like that. So... That song, that particular song, I don't even remember the name of that shit, but that shit was fucking buns.
That shit was garbage, yeah. That shit was trash.
Like, the problem I had, I appreciate that them, like, grabbing inspiration from this song, because, you know what I'm saying, it's my people, I'm proud of that, so it's cool. But, please do what Drake did on Views and put the African artists on your shit. Don't fucking put two... You know what I'm saying, Drake and Sway Lee, and try to, because y'all gonna limit the ability for these dudes to get up. Because why do I need to listen to Burna Boy or Wizkid or Mr. Easy when I got Drake and Sway Lee doing the same shit?
True.
But it's terrible.
It's terrible, but people gonna like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
if you can dance to it, people gonna love it.
Yeah, that's really all it takes.
You ain't gotta listen to the words.
No. So.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, yeah, I figured none of y'all would like it, honestly. Even Wessa, because I know Wessa fucks with it, but the Afrobeats that she like, it's more that.
It's more
that
up
groove
tempo.
shit, that slow shit. Nah,
Yeah.
not even.
She
It's
says
more
she
that
likes the
groove
lovey-dovey stuff.
shit. Yeah.
Okay.
So she would like someone like Kwame Eugene or.
I do.
Boy, Kitty, shit like that. Davido, like she said. So that's a totally different style. So I understand. But yeah, man.
But just to be clear, like I don't shit on Burna Boy. He did his thing. It's just this genre is not something that appeals me.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, we had that in hip hop too. Some niggas don't fuck with trap, some niggas don't fuck with booty bap.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But yeah,
I appreciate
it's a
the
broad
content
genre.
though. I said I appreciate the content though, like, you know, what he's like putting into his music. And I was like looking at the lyrics and
Yeah.
stuff, and I was asking a lot of questions about like the pigeon that he was talking about and like what he was saying and stuff about like government corruption. You know, weaving that through like music that people like dance to. Like I think that's me.
It's kind of like reminds me of swimming pools with Kendrick.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
He talking about liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's simple, girl. I mean, that's talent right there to be able to take a deep subject and flip it into like a party record, dance record. So
True.
that's what's up. Yeah. You know, me and my niggas, we ride to this shit. We playing this shit when we got bitches around. We play this shit when we chilling. We play this shit when
Yeah, I
we
was telling
riding.
Khoi that I was like dancing around to one of the songs, and I was just like, is he talking about? I was like listening to it, and I was like, did he just say he's gonna cut someone up like a barber? Like, is he talking about a silencer? And I was like, what is this?
I don't know what to tell you, baby.
It's mean in the streets.
Hey, if you listen to Future's music, that man talking about all his problems, his drug addiction. And
Jeez.
But I guess I'm so
We-
used to that. I'm so used to that in hip hop, and it's
we sit here hitting the
expected.
nay-nay.
But
You got some street niggas here too. Don't worry about it, man.
Yeah, Nigeria is
well, I
It's
know
tough, I
this
guess.
now.
Sure, it's a tough place, man. Also, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Manifest, repping GH. And shout out to Georgia, too. She just
Georgia
put out a new song with Burna Boy called Be Honest. Making a lot of waves right now. I think it's like top 20 in the Billboard.
That's what's up.
And I think at the time of this recording, she's supposed to be performing this weekend, too. So shout out to you.
Nice. That's what's up though. You had like YG, Future, Georgia Smith, Damian Marley. I respect them.
Angelique, don't forget Angelique.
Oh no. We can't forget.
I'm trying very hard to forget.
Listen, man. YG was terrible.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
sorry.
That, like I was about to cut off Wessa when she brought him up.
Yeah, YG was
YG,
bumbleclap.
that
dude,
song
bumbleclap.
was
What
bad.
the
No, but I
his
like
verse,
the song.
Stay in your lane,
horrible.
No.
Stay in your lane. Stay in Boston.
Man, this shit is
Shit.
trash. Bro.
I like the
Don't
song
do that
as a
again,
whole.
YG.
Okay, relax.
I got man, YG, man. I don't know what happened after that project, the first two. What the fuck is going on with YG?
I don't know, man.
And buns. And
IG my hitter.
it's cool. It is what it is. Hey man, but yeah, that's Burna Boy. You know what I'm saying?
Salute, Burna Boy.
Congrats
You
to
doing your
him.
thing.
Yeah.
Big ups.
Go on,
Representing.
get your money, little duffel bad boy.